guys, welcome back to the channel, man. Yes, today we are working on the Blazer once again. What can I say? I'm really enjoying this thing, and there's a lot of little stuff that we can do to it. I mentioned to you guys that I wanted to do a clear coat on this, but not a traditional type of clear coat. The clear coat that we're going to be doing on the Blazer today, you apply using rags. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably know exactly what it is I'm getting at. Maybe some of you don't, but I'll be showing you here momentarily. But before we get into that, there's something I want to do. As you guys know, we have some paint, and I have quite a bit left over from doing the door jambs in the last video, which, can I say, came out absolutely freaking amazing, dude. 10 times better, man. Made this thing so much more presentable. I mean, obviously, all the work that we have done to the interior, but the door jambs, I feel like, just made a night and day difference on this thing. Now, I've mentioned to you guys that I want to keep the exterior basically the way it is. Maybe in the future, like down the line, we might tear this thing down, do a frame up, kind of like restoration, like what we're doing with the truck. But for the time being, I really just want to get this thing running, clean it up, make it look more presentable, and enjoy it. But as far as the exterior is concerned, the only thing that I really don't care for is all of the like chip marks and stuff, because there is a much lighter color underneath there. I think it's more than likely primer that we're seeing, but I would like to go around and just kind of touch those areas up before we do our clear coat. But yeah, so the idea is to go around and just touch up all these lighter areas. Ooh-wee. And our application process is going to consist of a toothpick as well as some Q-tips, my friend. You can find all of these items inside of your bathroom, or at least inside of mine. What do you want, Toby? What? What? Now, I'm hoping it's going to work the way that I picture it working, but basically I'm just going to take like the tip of this toothpick and just kind of dab into all the little paint chips. That actually works really well, bro. And the fact that the paint isn't like perfect, it doesn't even stand out. That's what's up. Hell freaking yeah. Let me get you guys in kind of close on an area so you can see exactly what it is it's doing. So you guys see all those white specks, obviously. So that's before. And that's after. So yeah, that's basically the idea, man, is I'm going to go around doing that to the entire truck. And my goal here is to get this done before the sun goes down so we can move on to our clear coating process. I don't know how well that's going to work because it's already kind of late in the evening. But I'm going to try. This is actually working a lot better than what I expected, which is dope. But there is a lot of little specks all over this damn thing. You see, it's everywhere, especially on the edge of the door right here. I'm excited to see that before and after. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna stop talking about it and get on it if we're gonna try to get this done before the sun goes down. I am realizing very quickly that I am not going to get anywhere close to finish with this before the damn sun goes down. I think I probably have another 20 minutes and it's gonna be completely dark out here. But that's all right, man. I'll just have to get up in the morning. I think doing the clear coat process will probably be a lot more enjoyable with the morning sun. The evening sun is kind of glary, you know? I don't know. But I will say this is definitely coming out to be pretty nice, man. On this side, you can see all the little white spots. Like, those just stand out to me like crazy, bro. Like, there's a really bad scratch going all the way across here, and I want to get that. So I switched up my methods, man. And what I did is I actually thinned out the paint, like, a lot. Like, I thinned the shit out of it. And I'm just spraying it through the gun, bro. And if you just barely pull the trigger, you just get very small amounts of paint. So you have to be really easy with it. So check this out. So I'm just barely pulling the trigger and then letting off, but I'm continuing the air because it's kind of drying it at the same time. And now what I'll do is I'll open the fan up. All right, fans open up and air pressure is higher. But again, you just want to barely pull the trigger. Now I'm just kind of going over the whole thing to just kind of blend it in, you know what I'm saying? Just like that. So it's not perfect, you know what I'm saying? But then again, like the whole truck isn't perfect. So I'm just trying to kind of match that, but without all the freaking really bright ass white speck. So check out this corner right here. There's like multiple colors going on right there. Bang, bang. Real quick. Come peep game, bro. Come peep game. Tell me it don't look better.
Oh yeah, looks 100% better. Yeesh.
I mean, because you can't see all the little white specks, bro. Like the imperfection in the paint, I think kind of has like a cool vibe to it.
Yeah.
Especially once the wheels are nice and I kind of shine it up a little bit. Like you know where the scratch was at, but
yeah, I know. I looked at it before you did the side. Like I went through and actually looked at it.
Yeah, I actually took the paint after I filled the scratch in and I kind of speckled to help blend it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It kind of matches like this look. You know what I'm saying?
No, it definitely looks
just
good.
to kind of blend it in.
Look good when it's all
Hell freaking yeah, dude. I'm not gonna lie, man, I'm really stoked on how this thing looks. I know I was going through the comments in yesterday's video and a lot of people are saying, screw it, bro, just send it and do a really quick paint job on it because you guys would like to see it like all fresh. But believe me, I would too. The problem is we have so many projects going on at the moment, like the truck. If I start painting this thing, you already know what's gonna turn into, because the body work ain't perfect. It doesn't stand out like a sore thumb with the paint the way it is, but yeah, it would be a complete teardown.
Doing a paint job on anything is a paint job. It's not,
Yeah,
it's
but
not
and
a
then
quick thing.
yeah, I mean removing glass and everything, dude. Like the bumper, bro. Like the bumper's all bent in places in which I wouldn't want to put that bumper back on a freshly painted truck. I'd be looking for a new bumper, but it goes with the character of the truck right now. Believe me, we will one day, just not today. All right, moving on. But I do want to say before I do that this is probably one of those things that I feel like more than likely doesn't come across on camera the way it does in person. The pattern that this Blazer has, like it does have a really cool look to it, but it was really busy with all the scratches, all the little ding marks and scratches and stuff. It was too much. You know what I'm saying? So going through and touching all those little really light colored spots up really kind of like toned it down a lot and made it look a lot nicer, bro. Like I hope that it's coming across on camera the way it does in person, but it really did make a huge freaking difference. But now it's time to actually make this come to life even more. So the paint most certainly has a very dry like look to it. So what we are going to be doing today as far as clear coat, and you know what, it just dawned on me that I more than likely used this as the title and thumbnail of this video, and I've been over here like, I'm going to show you guys here in a minute like it's some kind of big secret you already know. But yes, we are going to be basically doing a clear with boiled linseed oil. So this is a pretty common thing that people do in like the old school hot rod world, or vehicles with a patina on it that's normally like rust and like really old weathered paint and stuff. This is a really cheap, affordable alternative to clear coating, you know what I'm saying? But then again, a lot of times people just don't want to clear coat over rust or spend the money to do a clear coat over rust. So you would seal it with a boiled linseed oil, and this kind of gives it a little bit of a shine as well and gets rid of that dull like dry look that it has. Now it doesn't last forever. This is one of those things that it wears off. After, I don't know how long it takes to wear off. I don't know if it lasts a week or if it lasts a month, but it's one of those things that people that have a vehicle that they do this on, they normally keep this and they do it on a regular basis, kind of like washing your car. But I'm excited to do it to the Blazer and just see the before and after and see how much it really makes this paint a lot more vibrant. All right, so what we are using is odorless mineral spirits, and this is boiled linseed oil. From everything that I've watched online, they tell you to use boiled linseed oil, not just regular linseed oil, because regular, I guess, gets all gummy and stuff. I don't know from experience. This is just through my research. We'll be applying it with a couple of rags, and we have a just a paint cup that we're going to be mixing these two together. The mineral spirits is just to kind of thin this out a little bit, and again, I've watched a lot of videos on other people doing this, and from what I understand, basically everybody has their own ratio, but everyone for the most part uses a very small amount of mineral spirits, in which I think I got the wrong kind. Everybody else's is not white. Mine's white for some reason. What can you reduce boiled linseed oil with?
Here is some information for what do you thin boiled linseed oil with? According to the natural handy...
I'm not going to use this shit because I don't like that it's white. I don't know why. I'm just afraid that it's going to affect this stuff being clear, like drying clear. I don't know. So I'm going to use acetone. Should be fine, right? A little bit of acetone and a lot of bit of boiled linseed oil. Hey, that's what everybody else's looks like. Mix that up a little bit. All right, now I went ahead and just poured our mixture back into my bottle. I think it's gonna make it a lot easier for actually dumping this onto the rag. So it's the reason why I did that. But anyhow, you just wanna go ahead and saturate your rag, get it all wet. And then you go through and just kind of rub this on the paint. That's pretty much it, dude. That's all you do. Now you let that have some time and it'll actually dry. A lot of people do multiple coats. I don't know if I'm gonna do multiple coats. We'll see whenever we get this done. But yeah, I'm just gonna continue doing that all the way around the entire truck. I know you guys have got to be able to see the difference in that, right? Now it will dull down a little bit. It's not gonna stay this shiny. It's gonna come down to kind of like a satin finish, like a nice, consistent satin finish, man. I don't know, can you see, there's a, do you see that line right there? That's where I stopped wiping. And then this is where I haven't wiped yet. So you can see like a before and after right there. Another thing I noticed is that the rubber all the way around the windows, it absorbs it really well too. So like all this stuff is all like dry rotted. It's really like dry and chalky looking. So just kind of rubbing that with the linseed oil as well, it just brings everything back to life, dude. This is one of those things where it's for patina, like basically like rust, but it works really well on an old dry painted surface like this as well. I'm not gonna lie, if any of you guys have like an old dry like chalky paint job on your car, that instead of spending hours and hours just waxing it trying to get a shine out of it, or all the money that would take to wet sand it and clear coat it again, just go grab yourself some boiled linseed oil, dude. Give it a try. If you do, make sure you share it with me. Take some before and after pictures and post it up on Built Not Bought so that I can see it, because I don't know why I didn't know about this sooner. I could have used this so many times, bro. Anyhow, we're not done yet. I got the passenger side all done, so you can see just how much more flat and dull the driver's side is compared to the passenger side. All right, got the whole thing all rubbed out. So now I'm going over it one more time with a clean rag and just kind of making sure everything's all even and I don't have like some areas a lot thicker than others, so that it'll kind of dry evenly, you know what I'm saying? You can tell on the hood that as it's drying, it is dulling down a little bit, in which that's what I want, bro. I don't want this thing to be super shiny. If it's too damn shiny, it makes all the, you know, little door dings or whatever stand out like a sore thumb, in which then, yes, it will drive me absolutely freaking nuts. Yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna skim over the whole thing, just kind of wipe it down. I think this is gonna help the drying process for one, and make sure that it's all nice and even. Not to mention, make sure I didn't miss any spots like inside of all these little body lines. So really quick, future plans with the Blazer, other than of course getting an engine in it and getting it running. I do want to put those BBS wheels on it. I am not 100% sold on leaving them that silver color. I'm thinking about maybe painting them, but I'm not sure. I did not touch up this hood, all the little pits and stuff in it, because we are going to be switching this hood out. I do have a cowl hood for this. The cowl hood that I have is black. Do I leave this thing black, or do I go ahead and color match it to the truck? I mean, the mirrors are black now, and if we do put black black bumpers, it would kind of tie in with a black hood. This is all stuff that's in my head, bro. So just future plans. If you guys want to comment your opinions on any of that, feel free to throw it in the comment section down below. Let me know how you guys are feeling about the Blazer. Basically, next step is going to be getting the engine in. Although I do want to take a trip to the junkyard and see what kind of cool stuff we can find. I am most certainly going to be on the hunt for a roof rack, so I have the option to put it up there if I want to. I want to find a new front and rear bumper potentially, and these things come factory with this like little wing looking thing that goes back here. I really want to get one of those as well, and plus just look around for other little stuff, man. I'd like to find a set of door panels similar to the ones that we got for the truck. But anyhow, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please do smash the like button if you did, and if you didn't, maybe you just need to lower your standards a little bit. Peace, and I'll see you on the next one.